Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovative, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. The one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland off here to 2v2 on Pachino Farmlands. North of it is Anthrax and Focus. Fighting for the Allied forces and American British combined task force here with the Southern Division supported by the American 45th Infantry. And in the southeast, we have DexN, and I suspect this is Capitano. Guessing, anyways. Fighting here for the German army, it's double of Wehrmacht. Taking on the role here of the Hermann Göring Fallschirm Panzerdivision. So, what we got here out of the Wehrmacht? Nothing yet. We got Cadencrats, we got Grenadiers, Pioneers. There's a double sabers, dingoes, and spec ops with the weasel. There's definitely been a surge in lately, as I think, of just spec ops in general. I think, again, it's just that addition in part of the loiter that's just made the battle group a lot more attractive. Pioneers moving forward, weasel holding up here. Further north, the German forces pushing through here. Bit of cannon crowding, grenadiering. Broad approach here, bit of skirmishing by the southern point as the weasel is engaged by the German pioneers. Close again with their MP40s. And we got an MD-42 here for Il Capitano. Up north here, British forces racing ahead here, crashing through the lemon trees with the dingo. Going straight for the cannon crowd here. Grenadiers pushing in there, trying to get there as fast as possible. That's obviously going to take a while here. Sappers, Grenadiers rushing for the same building. Center south, not much action now. In the north is where the stuff is happening, where the shooting is going on. MD-40 arriving here for El Capitano, dispatching pioneers northwards. Cannon crowd keeps racing elsewhere. Second dingo here for Anthrax, very much a team game thing. You won't ever see really anyone like, 1v1 go for double dingo. But in team games, due to the nature of them, in part you could of course get rely on your teammate to cover your ass, double dingo sort of has a bit of room there. To sort of do stuff. Southside of Grenadiers, Pioneers bring in. We got the Weasel firing away their 30 cal mounted there, blasting Germans as they pop their heads out. Cadencrowd taking a lot of damage, being hunted down by all these dingoes and all these Americans. Pioneers occupying nearby house. Grenadiers for El Capitano. Definitely a head-to-head match already here. Weasel falling back. Scouts, they're providing some cover there, mostly with their bodies for the Weasel. And there you go, escaping into the orphanage. Mines exploding. Somewhere up north here. Oh, it's a dingo that's hitting a mine, but the dingo can in fact survive a mine.
Grenadiers have been mustered from
Fresh fighting in the south here. Scouts vacating the orphanage, allowing riflemen to move in. A rifle squad, they have riflemen. Jesus Christ, what am I, 5 years old? So, Grenadiers, machine gun setting out here. Cadencrowd need repairs. Mines in the center here. A lot of mining here already in the first 5 minutes of the game. Thumbs up. Vickers on the way there for Anthrax. But so far, besides spec ops here out of focus, we've yet to really see much else in terms of battle group choices or decisions. Of course, they don't have to, but it certainly gives us some ideas there to where their strategies could be pointing at, what their end game and the mid game for that matter could be. Dingo those Grenadiers, MD-42, sending out Grenadiers here versus the Engineers and the Church. Cadencrowd rushing northwards once more. Panzer Grenadier Company there for Il Capitano. What will DexN commit to? He is going here for the Panzer Grenadier Company as well. Oh, it's the Luftwaffe Company, isn't it? I haven't seen it in a while here, so... Yeah, it's the Luftwaffe. Anyways, Weaseling up, engaging the Pioneers. There was just the angle that slightly confused me. Grenadiers as Rival Squad here, other squad flank round here. We see DexN southern position here and being a bit outmaneuvered and starting to look very vulnerable here. Weasel diving up behind here. Dingoes gaining Veteran 2-1. Grenadiers there versus Engineers. And we got platoon command posts on the way there for Anthrax. Certainly a lot of action across the entirety of the frontage so far, except maybe a bit at the centre. Even there, the centre's hardly quiet. Weasel suffer pound ground points. Pioneers rushing into the Grenadiers are getting beaten up by the riflemen there in close quarters. Poured on them, activated. Mines exploding. Casualties being inflicted. Looks like a dingo actually went up in flames. It's a dingo now. And the Grenadiers survived. There's a really close call there by DexN, and this could have just as well backfired. I don't know, mind the scouts could actually get on the retreat path and maybe score that wipe. So, yeah, even the Weasels, this was definitely a bad call there by DexN. He should have withdrawn those Grenadiers sooner. Definitely a mistake there. That said, it's one we all made, but, you know, it's still a mistake. 2.5 there on the way for Il Capitano over here to focus. Anthrax picks up the note. Now to DexN, who's going for Jaegers, noting no battle groups yet for the Germans. Got the 2.5 track out there. Might see that upgraded to the Stummel, center their Grenadiers, taking that mine laid down previously. And here we got the 2-1 out here, going for that Weasel. DexN having no Grenadiers left. He's got Pioneers machine, of course, that 2-1 dashing in here. Captain out for focus. South side mines exploding there. Almost got the Weasel. Armored car there, racing forged machine gun, ripping into that Weasel there. True wondering how much longer this self-propelled bathtub can hold. And there we go. It could hold no more. Machine gun there being outflanked by the scouts. We've got the 2.5 in here as Il Capitano rushes in his Mittlerer Schützen Panzerwagen.
Territory lost.
There we go, Stummel on the way there. Definitely seeing a bit of a surge in Stummel as well, so I think more and more players are realizing this thing's actually kind of handy. It may not make, in a sense, like the biggest immediate splash, but still, it just provides nice utility and nice pressure there for a fairly light vehicle. Plus, it's very mobile. So again, it's definitely catching on more and more, I find, amongst some Wehrmacht players, so nice to see that. Second Jaeger squad here for DexN. Going hard on those Jaeger Engineers up close. We got Niester being ripped apart. Fun fact, but infantry in the regular Luftwaffe field infantry divisions were actually known as Jaegers, just to make things very confusing. Armored car on the way for focus. The M8 Greyhound Humber there, of course, out here for Anthrax. We got the Panzer coming in for DexN. Guessing for Pax, maybe a Stummel, maybe Panzer Grenadiers. I mean, it's hard to say there. But it seems to just go for like double Jaegers and then that's it. So they called it here. Pack and machine gun up bad spot. Grenadiers from the block here. Stummel hammering away there. And we got the 2-1 racing through here. Trying to get away from those sappers. Machine guns right from there. All bit of chaos here. Crowd's gone fat, looks like an even higher chance of wipe here. And we can see here though, DexN pounces upon the opportunity. Double Humbers now out here for Anthrax. Definitely not something you see too often. Definitely price a bit of investment, but at the same time, obviously, quite nasty versus infantry. Can even like pressure some light vehicles if they're like, you know, unescorted. Greyhound moving forwards here, so turning into a bit of an armored car battle. Armored out here for Il Capitano. So yeah, this is turning into like an armored car battle for sure. Note here that DexN is trying to bait the Greyhound into the mines, I think. Also, I think bringing them into the Pioneers, but obviously there are some issues here. Armored Stummel packs on the way here. Il Capitano moving in to assist his beleaguered teammate as DexN is getting the full Boston treatment. Armored moving forwards here. Pack 40 almost down there for DexN. Still not, but obviously we got Mechanized out here for Il Capitano. So that's basically 2 battle groups selected. We got heavy armor here for Anthrax. That leaves just DexN as the only player without a battle group at this stage, so it does feel like Mechanized here, but he could surprise with Luftwaffe, or even the Italian coastal battle group. We will have to see, of course, what is DexN's master plan. And there you go! Humber, dingo! Right next to mine as it goes off. Massive damage to that Anthrax. His light vehicle pool there just got absolutely smacked around there. Greyhounds, we got smoke here from the other Humber to cover the other Humber, as the dingo, of course, has very much vacated this mortal coil. Like a blue Norwegian. In the center there, Pioneers being swarmed by the riflemen. Captain taken out by a Stummel, but the Pioneers also got wiped out here. Losses are heavy here, fighting his fears. All players going at it like a bunch of chimpanzees at the zoo. Up north here, Grenadiers grabbing the fuel point, the hitting mines. Pioneers ready there for Il Capitano. We got a bunker going up here, medic bunker for DexN. Another Greyhound there for Focus.
The enemy has taken a victory
And
point.
Anthrax already here, moving straight for the company command post. I would not be surprised to see him using maybe light vehicle withdrawal graffiti, or the regular one of course, to then pull back the Humbers for heavy armor. This is partly again why you might see some go for double dingoes and then heavy armor, because you can then use this to withdraw and refit the dingoes. Anthrax never did that on time of course, but he can still do that with the Humbers. This of course is a rather unique element the British have, which can allow them to, like, you know, commit heavily to like any tier in a sense in terms of like vehicles, but can always then just withdraw them and like prepare for the next step there. So that definitely makes the British rather cheeky in that way. Medic bunker almost done. We got the officers' quarters here for the Panzer Grenade Company out of DexN, which is interesting considering it's only got the Pack 40 so far at least. Not really anticipate. Okay, we got DexN with battle group. It is the Italian Coastal Battle Group. Calls in the officer.
Claimed our territory.
Not a bad move there, but certainly interesting. Sturman there's the cheap veteran already. Really good handling there by El Capitano. And let's pop over to his perspective. Also Anthrax, forgot to do that. We'll of course have to see what he goes for next. Would not be surprised to see Panthers there being planned, Pack being hit, Armored coming in, but DexN doesn't have it upgraded, so there's the Greyhounds. It's not exactly going to be achieving much. And there you go, the Pack is in pretty deep shizer. We got foot guards there for Anthrax. Humbers are still operating there, and there you go, the Pack crew has been taken care of. Jaeger setting out, no Panzerschrecks. In fact, DexN has, besides that one Pack 40, no anti-tank assets whatsoever with the loss of that Pack 40. And there you go, Arcot here ambushed by the double anti-tank guns. A stinging blow there to El Capitano. Greyhounds moving in, Jaegers moving about. Storming up, they got the point blank shot here, or the blinding shot. Blinding one of the Greyhounds, obviously, but still needs more firepower. We got the 2-to-1 moving forward here still. DexN continues to be absolutely short here of anti-tank assets. We got the Fort Repair Assembly there for Anthrax. German forces here in a very uncomfortable position as they're basically losing most of the engagements. Il Capitano going for a second Pack 40. DexN finally going for Panzerschrecks, the Raketen Panzerbüchse. Ooh, grand hitting a mine there. But, fortunately for, of course, for Focus, neither DexN or Il Capitano's like any way to like quickly finish it off. We can see they're definitely rushing in to maybe do that.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Grand rushing in, Pack 40, Sturm nearby could of course help here, the 2-to-1. There we go, another blinding shot here. And a Ponzi out of Anthrax. Oh, it's an artillery loader actually. Cheeky call in there. In the center, Grenadiers and a 5-bit rifle push in up north, point being seized back by the British. We'll have to see, of course, what Anthrax is planning here. And there you go, Panzerschreck slamming into the Greyhound here.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Moving forwards. Panther 4 on the way there for Il Capitano's rush out for the Panzer Company. Thumbs up. And we got a Lloyd as well here. And this is definitely one of those more common combos right now in the 2v2 meta game. I've noticed here out of the Allies. One goes heavy armor with recon artillery, the other goes Spec Ops with the anti-infantry Lloyd. Again, this is probably also why Spec Ops again is more popular in 2v2 in particular. Again, it just works well with heavy armor. Anti-tanks flying back here. Trying to catch those Greyhounds, and we already got a Matilda as well here on the way for Anthrax.
300 points remaining.
Panther 4 right around the corner for Il Capitano, and there we go. Machine guns getting wiped out. Situation for the German army is definitely looking quite uncomfortable here. And DexN is just feverishly trying to keep his armored car alive there. But Focus is not making it easy. Foot Guards is the northern half here. The Germans continue to lose ground here. The Hammer Göring Fallschirm Panzerdivision is heavily on the defensive here. Getting flanked by the Greyhound. Not looking good here. There you go though. Pantherford pack might just be able to take off here. Yes, Focus Greyhound is down. And the ND42, which Focus just previously stolen, hits a mine. Laid down by DexN. He's actually done a lot of mines. Surprisingly, somehow, Focus has managed to dodge all of them until now. It's kind of impressive. And Foot Guards here going close to the German base, trying to take out that Stummel. Anthrax knows his priorities. And he takes out Il Capitano's Stummel within his base. Il Capitano clearly ill-prepared for Anthrax to pursue this deeply. Over to Focus and over to DexN. DexN also going for the Panther Company now. Might go for Sturmpanzer, might go for Panther 4, we'll have to see. Some stars talking about, of course, be a strong addition here, in my opinion. Also calling an artillery there, desperately radioing in Italian mortar crews there.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
And there you go, Matilda 2, they're sailing through the terrain. Panther 4, though, on the scene here. We got double 6-pounder guns ready to support the Matilda.
Sector now under enemy. Victory point is under enemy control.
Panther 4 bounces off the Matilda's frontal armor. Center machine being brought, double packs moving up, and we got DexN, not with a Panther 4 of his own, but the Ubice. Bringing out some heavy artillery here.
Ability unlocked. Our enemy
I've definitely anticipated a tank first, but DexN there, defying all expectations. The DexN way.
Control of a sector.
Oh, he also goes with the Panther 4, so somewhat defying them, but not fully, because in the end you cannot defy fate. No. Anyways, Panther 4 there. We got British and American forces there again, pushing through the center of Pachino. Another artillery loader called in. He Germans, of course, might want to consider an anti-aircraft gun for that. Either the Flak 30 from the Luftwaffe Company or the Wirbelwind there. Those could both be options here out of DexN. They're also kind of the only options the Wehrmacht currently has, because neither went for Luftwaffe, so they can't build the Flak 38 Flak emplacement or the Flak 36 emplacement. So they're a bit short there and heavier Flak gunnage in that sense. South side here, the DexN force way forward. We can see the Focus is flanking around here, sneaking about. We got Lloyd there to try and stall DexN's advance. He machine's about to get wiped out again. 6-pounder guns again, A moving up here behind the Matilda. In fact, we've got triple anti-tanks out there of Anthrax. Need to get the Panther 4 to safety. Packs though hiding around the woods here. Terrain though could allow the Panther 4s to get close here due to all the sight blockers. And there you go, Ubice firing in there. Heavy Italian guns there, bearing down upon the British. If it can hit. Somewhat. Artacares though is raining here. And by now Anthrax has withdrawn his anti-tank guns before they get turned into chunks of fine meat here by the Italian howitzer. And DexN, they proceed to lose his Panther 4 there pretty swiftly. SSF commanders have focus as well. They're tanked down for focus.
Pioneers standing by.
Germans find themselves in a bit of precarious position. Something needs to be done here to turn the tide. I think Starstorm would be an excellent addition here. Oh, those guys need to get out of that church. That thing is ready to collapse. Oh, and Il Capitano rushes back in. I mean, that thing is like just going to go down to a single sneeze at this point. I mean, the structural integrity is like highly dubious at best.
Vesper self-propelled artillery evading deployment.
And he's grabbing the point
The
there.
enemy has taken a victory point.
And Vesper's out here for Il Capitano. I suspect it's partly responsive to all these anti-tank guns aiming about. They definitely want to like deal with them. We also got mortars out there for Il Capitano, but certainly more artillery is one way to like try and deal with this, you know, cluster of A-moving anti-tank guns. So Vespers, howitzers, Nebelwerfers in theory, but the Nebelwerfer, while nice in certain circumstances, still has the issue. It kind of like just gives away too much with its massive howl, and at the same time it's just too slow to react. And so it's like, you know, Kind of awkward position for the solution. There you go. Almost got one of the anti-tanks that are under focus with the Vesper. And there you go. Charging in the 2-1 taken out here. Bold move there by DexN. Can he make it? Yes, he gets the crew just in time. We've got scouts which can recruit again. Pioneers rushing in.
Our enemy has control.
Need more Panther 4 base in the center. We got triple cap on the Germans again. Armour car getting hit here. Pioneers getting grenaded. Massive amounts of explosives here being lobbed about. And there you go. Ground support artillery attacking into El Capitano's flank here. Anthrax goes in. All wild here. Smoke being deployed here. Nice using the Matilda smoke to cover the retreat of the Grant. And there you go. Anti-tank cleared out again. 2-1 going in hard. Ace level 2-1 by the way. Really impressive work with that 2-1 here by DexN. 2 thumbs up. Yeah, I think it's actually very few players actually get the 2-1 to the ace level at this stage. So, pretty impressive. And there you go. DexN with the Starstorm. He's actually floating a fair amount of manpower too. So, you could technically get away with more of them. But he probably wants to go for another tank. Over to Anthrax. Over to El Capitano, who is not going for Starstorm. He is not going for them at all. Tragic. I suppose he might be planning a Panther here. Going to need to retreat. They're going to get murdered by the foot guards otherwise. North England wing, we got countless munitions catching out of Anthrax, but of course helps both him and his teammate with artillery loiters, or recon artillery, and of course the anti-infantry loiters. So there's definitely a purpose with the madness here from the Allies. South side, small infantry assault here. DexN south flank, definitely not looking too great. We do get the 2-1 moving in, he's supporting the Jaegers. Most of the SSF commanders out in the open, they certainly might have a chance here. Anthrax meanwhile bring in more M3 grants. Up north here, Matilda going for the Panther 4, Sappers, and of course we've got the A-moving anti-tank horde here out of Anthrax. Axe flying away there. Pioneers seize the center there, we got 364 vs 85. Rifleman scouts moving about, ground's almost done. Grenades off. There you go, Starstorm on the move. Panther 4 then between the El Capitano and the German army here. Fighting remains as intense and heavy as ever. Starstorm has the scouts here. They're suppressed, but still the scouts have to withdraw. Because even suppressed, those guys are menacing. Continued build up here because of armor from Anthrax. Hellcats out there for focus. Of course, one can consider some armored side skirts in the officer's quarters here for the Panther 4s. I think that'd be a pretty good investment there for El Capitano. Pioneers of the Hellcat. DexN still fairly light there on armor. Starstorm move again. Does he have more Starstorm squads now? Yes, he's got 2 Starstorm squads now. 2 thumbs up there. All marking greatness there. Panther 4 getting slammed here with the grunts, and of course the A-moving triple anti-tank guns. Foot guards finishing off there. With the veterans one of those getting some trouble. Of course, they can take out these anti-tankers. That'd be a huge win for the Germans, but unfortunately for the Germans, but fortunately for the Allies, German guns are just silent when it comes to those triple anti-tank guns. South side here, we got Hellcats, Rifleman commanders launching an assault here. DexN putting out a feverish defense here, bit scattered. Bring in more lead infantry, which is going to be the primary component because the Hellcat's going to be pretty much used against the Starstorm, even more so as the Jaegers, but as the armored car is going to be really effective. In the center, though, fighting is still at a fever pitch here. As Anthrax tries to break through, but is encountering just enough resistance here from El Capitano's packs. We also got artillery fire here around the center. Anti-tank guns once more, they're withdrawing. Bit dinged up, but crucially still there. South side, though, Starstorm leading the assault here for DexN, pushing back the rifle. They're absolutely unable to like withstand the sheer amount of firepower these Starstorm can push out. 65 points left for the Allies, 34. Over to Focus and over to DexN. And there it goes, Starstorm continuing their marching advance there, laying down an insane amount of firepower there. 2 MG42s is definitely a lot of pew-pew. MG42 there for DexN now. You also here got the Call the Reserves ability. Not a bad pick, but definitely one of those abilities I think gets overlooked. Another artillery loiter. Germans still don't really have any anti-aircraft guns.
50 points remain for us. You must do something. 50
points left for the Germans to do a bit of sneak up towards the north here. Foot guards, so sandwiched between 2 Panther 4s. And we got armored side here for El Capitano's panzers. And as we move towards the center, we got artillery fire raining down death here. Anti-tank crews acting all low and healthy. A good strike could possibly wipe all of them. Caught here at foot guard section on retreat, wipe it entirely there. But the anti-tankers do escape here. That's a bit of good luck there for Anthrax. North here, German forces being routed here across the north side of the map here as American and British forces launch a swift and brutally efficient counterattack. Right, moving in there. Jaegers hanging out. Machine-gunners push back. Heavy damage being inflicted here. Up north here, but the northern victory point, the lone Grenadier squad stands against the might of Britannia. There's a rifleman there just dashing for the center in the south. Another push here by Focus. Looking to hit DexN here and unleash fierce American retribution. There you go. Double Jaegers ambushing there. Clears out the Hellcats, leaving Focus, well, certainly a bit unfocused against Armour. North here, Panther 4 in trouble here. We got the Pax, though, providing some coverage. But of course, the 6-pounder guns continue to remain a massive headache here for the German Armour.
Have captured a victory point.
Starstorm on the move, though. No sign of Sturmpanzers or Panther. Something's like just struck off the anti-tank and at least somewhat here. As we're firing out the infantry. We see the Focus is withdrawn. We got another strafe here close to the German base. Another loiter called in here by Focus. And we got this Starstorm there with a Stars assault. Of sorts here moving ahead. Riflemen there being overcome by the sheer firepower there. DexN unleashes. Officers upon the Starstorm as well there. Particularly remembers to pop the Veteran's Run ability. You can actually make the Starstorm really turn nasty. Big ally assault here, Panther 4 being pushed back, Starstorm being caught in the line of finding carefully, Panther 4 down due to the double grants here. Jaegers were not quite there in time. Pax moving in, artillery fire being called in. Absolutely brutal fire here. We might see one of the grants here under Anthrax command being taken apart here. No, looks like the Germans just can't. Oh, I spoke too soon. The grant is down. That is definitely a small win for the Germans. And then we got another Panther 4 on the way to DexN and to Deutschland. Using the center versus Starstorm. Mass artillery fire here. Matilda there. Putting out a lot of smoke, both white and black smoke there. Berniers moving in, heavily eminent damage. There you go. Pax should be able to take out and leaving their Anthrax short. One Matilda. He's down to just the grunt now. Germans really heading back now hard. The Allies losing more and more traction here. Germans might just turn the corner here against the Allies. North here, Pioneers basically with the northern victory point. Rifleman diving in there. We got an ace officer out of DexN as well now. Thumbs up. In the south here, Ralph's scorching about machine in there, somewhat covering the southern victory point. Of course, there are some flanks that could be exploited.
Enemy points at 300. Confirm.
Germans they're going for a triple cap, but counterattack here from Anthrax in the north does very much put a halt to that, for now at least. Ooh, almost had that machine gun wiped. DexN's able to maintain control of the southern victory point here for now. Rifleman scouting through the broken and battered streets of Pachino. Overwhelming the machine gun there with a good flank. We got another Panther 4 there out of El Capitano. Over here to Anthrax and El Capitano. Going for that officer's quarters here for the infantry company. Interesting. Still no Starstorm out of him. We're finding on the center there. Starstorm, Panther Force, all bearing down here upon. Focuses men there in the center. Bludgeoning them there to death with high explosives. Forcing a collapse here of the Allied control here for now. We got another push in from the north here though. Anthrax feeling he can maybe achieve it. And we got DexN here bringing up more equipment as well here. Looks to be a coordinated effort here now. You also got 2 foot guard section now out of Anthrax. That is a fair bit of foot guards for sure. North here, sappers there. Ooh, grenadiers popping a grenade here, but there's the foot guards and the sappers. The grenadiers are very much powerless. Their only course of action is honestly to withdraw there before they get annihilated. Another Telluride out there of Anthrax. Germans still having no anti-aircraft guns whatsoever. Dashing push by the Allies, but we got several Panther Forces converging on the, well, what's left of the town square of Pachino here, as the riflemen take the full frontal beating here out of Deutschland. In the south, the foot guards still making their way through here, forcing here, I think, El Capitano to respond to this. Starstorm could even try and go for, like, you know, some potential wipes into the officer props his ability there to boost them further. And again, maybe he doesn't need to. And there you go. Foot guards wiped there. Brutal blow there to Anthrax. We got that Obici again, busy up northeast. We've got 235, 26 here. Axe guard out here for El Capitano at this point of the match. It's an interesting choice here. Very interesting. I might have suggested some Starstorm instead. So we'll have to see what he does for the Arctide. I'm guessing it's like just grab points. While, you know, being a bit tougher to just rout than infantry in some cases at least. In the south here, Rival Squad getting mauled by the enemy foe turns of mines. There you go. SSF commanding map with Panther Force and the Starstorm. North here, foot guards being pushed back. Panther Grenadiers, Pack 40 is moving in. Hellcats moving up.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
The south, scouts force back, pioneers advancing. And we got here the Black Prince out of Anthrax, the British Unicorn.
Ready to be deployed.
Clean yourselves up.
Like beer into the infantry.
So, 209 26 here. Bit of a stalemate now here, though of course the Germans definitely have a lot less leeway to try and change it, because they only got 26 points left, so any mistake by them could quickly cost them the match here. Mines being laid down here, more Schützenmines 42, which means infantry mine. It was a mine specifically designed to maim infantry rather than kill it. There's also further to add in that particular row, made out of wood, and there's many other non-metallic components to be as difficult to detect as possible. So it's a very nasty mine in that sense. British Armour there pushing northwards. Might be looking to hook around here the German northern front line there. Going to be met by the Grant. South side here, focusing forwards. DexN's lines, they are being tested as the Allies moving forwards. We've got a lot of callings as well here, further putting DexN's holdings under stress. We've got another 2 from half in there for El Capitano. Thumbs up. Starstorm, Jaegers all advancing here. Sherman getting blasted, right being met here with heavy fire. The Starstorm moving in. A lot of damage being inflicted here. And Focus's assault is very much successfully repulsed for now. Up north here, though, and around the center, we are seeing here, though, some problems for Capitano as Anthrax goes in hard. South side here, DexN cleaning up their focuses positions. Jaegers, though, are getting mauled here. Good God. We got the stars in there in return, mauling the riflemen. Over to focus, over to DexN.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Who now has 1 A-star sim squad. Panther's also there for DexN upgrade with the armored science goods. 2 thumbs up. We got 169 minus 26. Germans continue to hold the victory points here, but again, still a bit of a precarious position in a number of ways. Got the best for their hanging back. And for rolling forwards. Chinese being sorted with the route squad and commandos. Truth and half track out here. Will it be? Yeah, he's going to be an ambulance here for El Capitano, very much expected. Pioneers got wiped there, minor blow. Maybe that was on purpose, actually get room for the ambulance. Also, quick note here. There's actually a bit of a neat detail about the armored science code here they actually implemented in the Panther 4, because normally that's not quite supposed to be there. So what you'd see some crews do is they actually remove part of the armored science codes to make it easier to reach that sort of front road wheel there, to thus make it easier to maintain the tank. So that's a neat little detail there. Ambulance in the south here, looks like we're spawning decks. In the center there, though, it looks to be another clash going on here. Black Prince Grant. Look, completely annihilated that Panzer IV. Sab's in trouble. Hellcat moving in. Got the Panther IVs rolling up here, going at it. Direct hit here on the Hellcat. Sab is closing in, Glenn is getting mauled. Sab is in trouble. Massive explosions. I'm just trying to see if there's anything happening down here, but so far it just seems to be a bit frozen here. And it all seems like the Allied assault here has kind of been called off for now as well. Focus bring up whiz-bangs now deciding on something a bit more explosive. From a bit safer distance than its 105mm shot. Got one anti-tank crew there though. Small one for the Germans. Small win. Not a hold down here out of the German Panther IVs all of a sudden. I think at this point, El Capitano probably should start considering at least one Panther help deal with the Black Prince and the Grants, rather than just Panther IVs. I mean, if anything, I'm a bit surprised he didn't at all bother with the Panther, considering he went for Mechanized. 6-pounder guns, Anthony's going for the Panther. Oh, and they're going for the Panther IVs, almost got knocked up. We got heavy air support call in the center here from the Allies. Another Panther IV filled Capitano. North here, Panther IV is the finding nest here. And there, artillery strike called in by El Capitano, utterly annihilating a lot of Allied stuff there. Stars from Jaegers here fighting around the southern half here of Pachinos, the southern outskirts anyways. We got 110 versus 26 here, Allies rushing for the center there we go, got the victory point. Germans 125 points here. Pachino is just getting steadily leveled now here, being destroyed brick by brick. Hellcat Sham's going in here for it. Up north here, Panther IV and Paxi versus the Black Prince. Pioneers there moving in. Panther IV, the Guardians like to draw away fire from the Panther IV. That's very good. They filled Capitano in the centers. Panther IV is in trouble. Also has to withdraw. The Texans will beat you at Betchy 2 there. Considering he went though for designated artillery or watch, I'm surprised Dex hasn't tried to get bunker close to the center. That would kind of make sense.
The enemy breaks before us. They have only 100 points remaining.
100 points left here now. There you go. Fresh fighting for the center here.
Our
Oh, Grenadier squad got wiped out, but the Pentafour takes out the 100,000 Sherman. A brutal exchange there, and we do actually get a bunker now here for DexN. It's a packed bunker here, around to cover the center. Mortar fire here. Anti-tank crews there getting decimated.
Victory point lost.
And the packed bunker is ready. 84 was 22 here. Back to Anthrax and back to Il Capitano. Caches going up for the ally. Oh, the Axis still.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
White Phosphor there pushing back the Jaegers, halting DexN's counterattack there. We got the infantry brought up to heal here. DexN's battered men there. Whizbang to the rescue and utterly obliterates DexN's artillery officer here. Arctard, Pantherforce, all converging in the center now. Big Axis charge here would appear. Riflemen getting smashed here. Foot guards moving in. Foot guards there getting, in fact, pretty much decimated and then some. Anti-tanks wiped again here. Ace Grant firing away there. Popping the mission's vulnerability for increased rate of fire. Thumbs up there to Anthrax. Pantherfour down. Second Pantherfour down, but they do get the Grant as packs appear around what's, well, increasingly are the remaining edges then corners of the Pachino here. A Starstorm, supported by the Vetchi 2 Starstorm, both popping Stars Assault, pretty much melting the riflemen there beneath a flurry of lead. And Il Capitano just keeps going for Grenadiers. Only Grenadiers, not Starstorm, not Panzer Grenadiers. Just Grenadiers. That is a bit interesting out of him.
Enemy down to 75 points.
Can't really say I've ever seen anyone like keep going for Grenadiers this late into a match like that. Hellcat. And Whizbang once more lining up here. West of Pachino. Well, west of what's left of Pachino at this point. Previously most of the buildings have been reduced to rubble.
Has been destroyed.
All weapons cleared up. We got another pack bunk here out of DexN. Now situated directly in the bombed out streets of Pachino here. Shot bounced here, and the bunker, it looks like it's going to get knocked out here. Yes, down it goes. Filling the streets of Pachino with even more shattered concrete. And there you go, massive strike here. Into the midst of the town square here. Well, again, what is left of it. And there you go, full wipe one of Anthrax foot guard section. He's down just one, and the sappers, in fact, he's got two bishops now around here, apparently turning to the clergy to assist him in conquering the town from the Germans.
The enemy has only 50 points left.
50 points left for the Allies here. Things are really heating up here in some respects. Southern point could be open here for perhaps a dive. We've got the machine gun bunker up there as well now. Hits in the center getting mauled. 42 versus 14. And here's the Panther fasting the Black Prince. And there you go, 100 Sherman there, kaput as Focus loses another tank. But then again, clearly, a lot of tanks have been lost here. A lot of tanks. And DexN brings up another massive Italian howitzer. Carnage is only increasing. The devastation never ends. Meanwhile, we got two Ace Starstorm squads out of DexN moving forwards. Frag grenade thrown at them. But not enough to stop them. Black Prince here, though. Pantherforce, Mortars, Grenadiers, it's all converging in on the center there. Starstorm could get wiped out here. That'd be a huge blow to the Germans. We got set 5 points left versus 14. Allies here could lose. 4 points left here. 3 points left. Oh dear. And the foot guards run to the. Oh, they grab the point right before they get wiped. They're down to 2 points now. 2 points. Pioneers rushing in. Next, nothing left. All the artillery is being called in the center now. Whiz bang. German force on the DexN forced to withdraw. He knows he's trying to get to the point, but it costs him so much there. Germans trying to flank around the center. We've got 2 versus 11. Starstorm Jaegers win there. He's sacrificing. He's willingly throwing away so many men there. 8 points left. He kind of has to, though. He can't easily rush them up northwards anyways. Still kind of brutal to see there. Black Prince down. We got 2 versus 6. rifle rushing in. They just, everything is being pushed into the center like a utterly bonkers and brutal race. 2 points versus 2 points. 2 versus 1, and there we go. It's a win. But yeah, that was kind of insanely brutal there towards things. There you go. GG. Game over, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of bloodshed there. A lot of casualties. A lot of carnage. With heavy losses on both sides. So clearly DexN was actually the one with like most impressive kill-death ratio. They're really impressive work. Obviously, comparatively, Focus, well, not so well. But in the end, the Allies still won this. Due to just initially that just advantage they got in terms of victory points, though the Allies, or the Axis almost had it. They're really close there. They're really close. So, hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. And this is Imperial 18 Season. See you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.